over everybody in here that is trying to change their financial situation. So that is my goal today, is to actually just pray for us before we get started. Because I think sometimes a lot of people don't see what you do in the background, even though you are doing well financially, and in your life. So we are going to talk about how you're going to be able to make 200K a year. But if you don't mind, and if you do mind, that's okay. This is just not the live for you. What I want to do is pray for us first, and then we're going to go into our normal teaching. I feel like a lot of people are ashamed of prayer, but if you don't pray, I want to tell you that prayer does work. I'm a living example of that. So I just want to pray over all of us and pray over our finances and pray over our career. So if you can allow me to do that, and then we will get started. So I'm going to be using my famous Covered in Arm prayer book. I love this book. I use this book, and it just helps me, pray on the things that I want to pray on, and it just give me the right words to say. So I'm going to use this book today for you guys, and we're going to read the financial and career breakthrough prayer. So this is for everyone that needs that prayer. Okay. So we're going to do this prayer, and then we're going to jump into the teaching. Okay. If you guys can do me a favor and tap that screen, you know how that works with TikTok. Go ahead and tap that screen. But I am going to pray. So everybody go ahead and bow your head if that's what you would like to do. So it says, Heavenly Father, I come before you in the mighty name of Jesus Christ, my provider, my source, and the one who supplies all my needs. Today I lay my finances before you, trusting that you are more than able to provide for me in abundance. Your word declares, and my God will meet all your needs according to the riches of his glory in Christ Jesus. Father, I stand on this promise. You are my source, and I trust you to supply everything I need, spiritually, financially, and physically. With the authority given to me by the Lord, my God, Jesus Christ, I rebuke every spirit of lack, financial struggle, and limitation. Every chain of poverty, every cycle of financial instability, and every attack on my resources is broken right now in Jesus' name. Your word says, but remember the Lord your God, for it is He who gives you the ability to produce wealth and so confirms His covenant. Father, bless the work of my hands. Give me wisdom, strategies, and divine opportunities to prosper. Let my finances align with your will, and may I be a good steward of every blessing you provide. Your word also declares, the lions may grow weak and hungry, but those who seek the Lord lack no good thing. Lord, I declare that I lack nothing. My household is provided for, my bills are paid, my debts are canceled, and I walk in financial freedom. I declare and decree in Jesus' name that financial provision is released over my life. Wealth and resources are locating me. Divine connections are opening doors, and supernatural increase is flowing into my hands. From this moment forward, I walk in financial stability, divine provision, and abundant blessings. In the mighty name of Jesus Christ, I pray. Amen. Amen, guys. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So what we're going to be talking about today is how you are going to be able to put yourself, amen, yes, amen, how you're going to be able to put yourself in the position to be making over 200K a year. It's just been really on my spirit, really, really hard. Um, this last, I guess I would say month or so, because I just meet so many people and they tell me, hey, I don't know what to do. It's so hard, to find someone to trust and people that really have your best interest and want to show you how to do things. I've been, taking advantage from this person, or I've been taking advantage from somebody else, and all those different type of things. And it just kind of bothers me because I feel like I try my best to be that voice, be that good steward, be that person that comes and try to help people. But a lot of times, if I can be honest, people don't receive it. They ignore it. they just bypass it because it's not drama. But I literally take my time and try to show the people around me how to live a better financial life, how to get out of debt, how to make more money. But I just honestly, and y'all can tell me if I'm wrong, I honestly feel like people really don't want to hear that. They act like they do, but they don't want to hear that. Y'all, TikTok is telling me to get you guys to share the live. Can everybody share the live out and tap that screen? But it just feels like people just be talking. It's like, how are you going to say that nobody wants to help you? But I'm here every day trying to help you, but you ignore me, right? It's only a few people that actually listen to what I say and then they actually change their life. But most people, they don't. They look at me like I'm crazy. They're like, oh, that's just teaching. This is not fun on TikTok. And I get it. This is not fun. This is not meant to be fun. This is to change your financial situation. So if that's something that you want to do, you should be paying attention. Even, listen, let me tell y'all something. I think a lot of people get what success looks like. Success is not fun. And if you ask me, it's it kind of can be boring. And the reason why I say that is because when you're at a place in your life where you're very successful, um, you're not hurting financially, you're not hurting physically, your mental health is good, your health is good, like your body and your soul, and you don't have a lot of people around you that's like that, your life can become very, very boring because now you become the outcast. Okay. So a lot of people want to be successful, but they're not really ready for what comes with being successful. It can be very, very lonely being a successful person because most people are not in your situation. Most people are not willing to do the things that you're willing to do to be where you are. So sometimes you just seem like the oddball or the person that just be doing too much or whatever it may be. And the things that you hear people say to you. But I'm here to tell you, keep going because you're going to thank yourself later when you're able to sit down and just relax while those same people that were saying that you were doing too much are still in the same place that you left them. Okay. So don't ever give up on yourself. Don't stop doing what you're supposed to be doing so that you can make it to the next level that you want to make in your life. So we are going to get started because we are at our first goal of 1K likes. I'm gonna go ahead and do a roll call. If you are in here and you are ready to learn how you can be making 200K or more a year, put me in the comments. Where's my notebook? I need to make sure I write down these names because you guys know that these names change all the time. People will say, I'm serious. I'm serious. I want to get to this bag. I want to make more money. Please tell me how to do it. And then when you tell them how to do it, they're nowhere to be found. They just do a whole lot of talking. So right now, like I said, the list is going to be very small. We are talking to Steven. Okay. And I don't know if we have anybody in. Let me go to, because I am on other platforms. I know we mainly are on TikTok, but I am on some other platforms. So let me turn their comments on so I don't miss them. Okay. So Steven, where are you located, Steven? Where you located, love? Because you say you serious and it's just me and you, right? You the only one showed yourself. You say, I'm serious. Please help me. Tell me what to do. So I want to get to know you a little bit better. Congratulations. Congratulations. Oh my. Thank you for following through. Congratulations. How long did it take for you to get it? Steven, where are you located? How long did it take for you to get it? Congratulations. Los Angeles. Okay. Los Angeles is in the building. So I want to tell you something that I do that helps me, of course, pay my bills and do other things that I want to do in my life. So what I do is I'm an accountant, right? I'm an accountant. I have an accounting and tax firm. So in my firm, we do taxes, we do bookkeeping, we do tax strategy, and just some other things. But today, I want to talk to you, Steven, about starting your very own at-home tax business. What a lot of people don't know about this particular business, Steven, is you don't need a high school diploma, you don't need a degree, you don't need a certification, and you don't need prior experience. Also, if you get into this business and you take it serious, you can make well over 200K a year in this business. Okay, so there is money to be made in this business. You just need to know what to do to get started. Now, Stephen, do you know anything about starting a six-figure tax business? Do you know anything about starting a six-figure tax business? I'm talking to Steven. Steven said he's serious. I know her here for the comments. Okay, so let me tell you what you need to do, Steven. So I already told you that you don't need no high school diploma. You don't need a degree. You don't need a certification. And you don't even need prior experience. I want you to write this down, Steven. What you're going to need to do is you're going to need to get what we call a P10. Okay? P10. That's a preparer tax identification number. Okay, I'm going to say that again for you so you can write it down. It's called the P10, Preparer Tax Identification Number. Okay, I'm going to say it one more time for you, and then I'm going to tell you what it is and what it's going to do for you. I said P10, that's P-T-I-N, Stephen. Okay, P-T-I-N. Okay, Preparer Tax Identification Number. Okay, you're going to get this number from the IRS. Okay, you go to the IRS and you apply for your P10. It doesn't take long, takes about 15 minutes, is that's what they say, but it really takes less time than that. Okay, you're going to go fill out your application. You're going to get your P10. It's going to cost you $19.75. Now, listen to me, Stephen. You can go and get this number right now while you're on this live with me. It does not take a lot and it's not hard at all, okay? That is your P10. When you get your P10, you are now going to be legally allowed to do other people's taxes for a fee, okay? Stephen, when you get your P10, you are now going to be legally allowed to do other people's taxes for a fee. So that is how you're going to get access into making this type of money. But you have to get the P10. People ask me all the time, do I have to have an accounting degree? Do I have to be a CPA? Do I need to be an enrolled agent? Do I need to be an attorney? No, you do not. What you need is a P10, okay? Even though I have an accounting degree and I'm an accountant, they didn't care anything about that. They said, hey, you want to charge people to do taxes in your office, you're going to need to get the P10. So do you understand how to get access, Stephen? I'm talking to Stephen from LA. Okay. Stephen say, I'm serious. Stephen say, I'm ready to get to this money. I'm ready to change my financial situation. I need to do what I need to do so I can get there. All I need your help is to telling me what to do. Yes, from the IRS, $19.75. Okay. Stephen, do you have that? We're going to move on in a minute, but I want to make sure you have that first, Stephen. If you're serious, let me know in the comments if you're serious, because I'm only calling Stephen's name because I know Stephen is new in here and I know he is serious. I know here for the comments is serious as well. And I also know that, where's my other baby in here? Shemay, she's serious as well. Okay. So now, Stephen, you know you need to get the P10. So let me ask you about this. Let me ask you a question, Stephen. With me telling you what you need to do and you need to get the P10, are you still interested in learning more? Okay. Is this still something that you would be interested in learning more in how to get to 200K a year? Let me know, Stephen, in the comments. Like I say, I'm talking to Stephen. Audrey, I see you. Audrey, I see you. Okay, Stephen, I hope you got your pen and your paper because I will be quizzing you. Right now, I'm only teaching one person, and that's okay with me. I don't mind just teaching one person. If it's just Stephen and me, that is okay. Okay? So say no to cyberbully. Say no to cyberbully. Are you telling me that you are serious and you really want to learn how to make 200K a year? Is that what you're telling me? Because I see you put a yes. Okay, so Stephen, we talked about number one. Okay, so, okay, I got you. Let me write you on this list here. Say no. So I'm talking to two people today in the building. I like that. Okay. So, Stephen, and say no. Let's talk about other things that you need. Oh, wait a minute. We got some more serious people coming in the door. We have Patricia. Is that how I say it? And if I did say it wrong, please let me know. Patricia is serious as well. So we have 3 people in here that is serious about making 200K a year. So I'm talking to 3 people tonight. So now I already told you guys the first thing you need to make sure you have. And that is your preparer tax identification number. That is your PTN. Okay, Stephen, remember we started talking about that before a lot of people got into here. So now let's talk about some other things that you're going to need, Stephen, Say No, and Patricia. This is going to be very important because what you will see around the internet and social media, a lot of people would tell you, hey, I will show you how to start your own tax business. I'm going to give you everything that you need to be successful. But what I'm about to tell you now, they won't tell you because they're going to gatekeep this information, because a lot of people like to keep this information from people so that they can continue to make money off of them. So I'm going to tell you the top 3 things that you are going to need to have to be successful in this business, if that is okay with you. If you're ready for the top 3, put me in the comments. If you're ready for the top 3, put me in the comments. I know Stephen is in here. I know Say No to Cyberbullying is in here. And I know Patricia is in here. Okay, I see you say no. Say No. You're still here with me. I see Stephen. You're still here with me. Thank you. And Patricia, you're still here with me. Okay. So, guys, number 1 is access. Okay. And this is how you're going to get access to even be able to make the money. Okay. So access is your PTN. Write that down. That's number 1. So when you hear me say access, I see you, Yolanda. I'm putting you on my list. When you hear me say access, I'm talking about the PTN. Okay. I'm going to say that again for you guys. I hope you guys are writing this down. When I say access, I'm talking about the PTN. If you're not already following me, make sure you hit the follow button. Okay. Now, let's go to number 2. Number 2 is the big dog. Write this down. Number 2 is the big dog. I hope Stephen is still here. Say No to Cyberbullying, Patricia, and Yolanda. I hope you're still in the building, okay? Because I'm going to be dropping some, listen, I think they say it's top secret, but I'm going to be dropping some gems on you that most people would not give you, okay? So make sure you stay to the end of this live, because I'm going to be giving you a whole lot of information so you can go out there and be great, okay? Number 2, we call the big dog, okay? And the big dog is what we call the EFIN, okay? So if you hear me say big dog, I'm talking about the EFIN. That's EFIN, okay? Number 2, EFIN, EFIN. And I'll go into more details with you, Stephen, Say No, Patricia, and Yolanda in just a moment. But I need to make sure you guys have that written down, okay? Good job. Yes. Number 2, thank you so much, Audrey. Number 2 is the EFIN, okay? Now, what the EFIN does for you, and you've seen someone come in here earlier and say to me, hey, I got my EFIN, okay? It's important that you get this. The reason why you're going to need this, Stephen, is because your EFIN is going to allow you to electronically file the taxes, okay? The EFIN is going to allow you to electronically file the taxes that you're going to be getting paid to do, okay? So we're on number 2. Number 2 is the EFIN. Now, you're going to get the EFIN for free off of the IRS website. I'm going to say that again for you guys. You're going to get the EFIN for free off of the IRS website. Did you guys hear what I said? I'm going to say that one more time, because I know people come in here and ask me over and over again, how much is the EFIN? It is free on the IRS. Okay, so number 2 is going to be your big dog. We're going to go into number 3 here in just a moment. Guys, what is number 1? What is number 1? What is number 1, Stephen? What is number 1, Stephen? Say No, Patricia, Yolanda. What is number 1? I know I'm only talking to 4 people in here. I know it's only 4 people in here that's serious about making $200K a year. If you are serious, go ahead and let me know in the comments, because I don't know. I know it's only 4 people in here right now that is serious. Okay. Access, but what is access? No, let me, no. Let me spell it out for you guys, because I see you trying, but I want you, that's why I tell you guys to write this stuff down. And I want you to put it into play. It's the PTN. That's PTIN. This is why I do this, because I want to make sure you know what you're doing. It's not the PT. It's not print. It's not prints. It's PTIN. That is your preparer. Thank you, Lawrence. That is your preparer tax identification number. That is how you get access to make the money, y'all. Please write this down. You say you want to change your financial situation. You say you want to start making $200K a year. If you are not paying attention and retaining this information, you are not going to be able to get there because you're not going to know what to do. So I need you to pay attention when I'm saying what I'm saying to you, okay? So again, number one is your P10. That is how you get access to start making this money. It costs $19.75. Do you need experience to get this number? Do you need a degree to get this number? Yes or no? Do you need experience? Do you need a degree? Do you need a certification? Do you? No, okay? You don't need a high school diploma. You don't need a degree. You don't need a certification, and you do not need prior experience, okay? All the resources that you need are out here for you to get so that you can get the training that you need so that you can go and be great in this business, okay? So just think about if you ever applied for a job, and most of us have done this before, where you apply for a job and you don't have experience, but you do feel like you are able to learn that particular job. That's just like that. This is the same thing. So you know how you get the job, and then they give you the on-the-job training, and you get the training, and then you go and you outperform people that's been in the job for maybe 5 to 10 years, and you're doing way better than them. Thank you for those roses. I appreciate you. Okay, so you do not need experience. You don't need a high school diploma. You don't need a degree. You don't need a certification. You need to get your P10. That's number one. That is access. Okay. Number two. What was number two, guys? Stephen, say no. Patricia, Yolanda, if you are serious and I did not call your name, let me know in the comments. I know I only called 4 names because there was only 4 people that let me know that they were serious. And some people already know that they're serious. You probably see me pinning them up on the screen. I already know that they're serious, but I'm talking to my new people that just got in here. If I don't know you're serious, I'm not going to be able to call your name. So, Stephen, say no to cyberbullying. Patricia, she said, I'm serious. And Yolanda, you have to get the EFIN. Okay, so the EFIN is number 2. Okay, the EFIN is number 2. Now, let me ask you guys a question before we go into number 3. How many of you guys in here do not have a P10? If you do not have a P10, give me a number 2 in the comments. If you do not have a P10, give me a number 2 in the comments. And let me look over here and see if we have any viewers on our other platform. If you are on the YT or the FB, say hello to me in the comments so that I know that you are in the building. Okay, so Stephen, say no, and Patricia. So Yolanda is gone. She was here, but let me go ahead and take her off of the list. Okay, she was here. She said she was serious. Okay. Oh my. Oh, you here? Do you have a P10? Put you back on the list. Do you have a P10? Do you have your P10? Do you have your P10? Okay, good. So she got the P10. All right. Now, Stephen. Oh. Okay, Stephen. We're going to pray about that. That's what I'm going to say. We're going to pray about that. Okay. Say no to cyberbullying. And Patricia, I need you to go and get your P10 tonight before we leave this live. If you're going to do that, say I'm going to do it in the comments. If you're going to get your P10 before we leave this live tonight, put I'm going to do it in the comments. You're going to get it. You're going to do it. That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. You cannot sit here and talk about what you want to do, but you don't do anything to get what you want. Okay. So right now, the top serious person in here, okay, not saying that you all are not serious, but we focus on those action takers. Somebody, and that is say no to cyberbully. So say no to cyberbully. Say, I'm going to do it. So let me walk you through it. Say no to cyberbully. Are you ready? So I want you to go and get it right now. We're doing this together. I want you to be successful. I'm going to give you the steps on how to do it. There's no need to me going into all of this spiel if nobody's going to do it, because I want to see you win. But you got to actually do what I'm telling you to do. Say no to cyberbullying. If you're ready, put ready in the comments so I can tell you exactly what to do. Let me check my other side. Okay, nobody's over here is ready, and that is okay. No, say no to cyberbullying. Are you ready? Okay, we're going to walk through this together. I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do, and you're going to be done in no time. If you follow through, you need to you're going to go to the IRS. In the search bar, you're going to type P10. When it comes up, it's going to say recommended by the IRS, okay? It's going to say recommended by the IRS. You're going to go and you're going to click on that. You're going to go down where it says do not have a P10. It's going to tell you to get it online. Click on that, fill out your information, get your P10, and come back and say done, okay? Come back and say done. So right now, I have one person that is ready to get it together. They're ready to make $200K a year completely from home. It only costs $19.75 to get a P10. Okay, so we're going to move on in just a moment, but I want to show you guys how simple this is, because Say No to Bullying said that they're ready. So I'm going to make sure that they get the help that they need before we get out of here. Okay. So if you're new here, let me know you're new here. If you're not already following me, hit that follow button. When I tell you guys the amount of money that you can make in this business, sometimes it's unbelievable. And that's why I really try to I'm not here to convince nobody. Like I'm good. I'm good. I live a good life. My business is doing good. But a lot of times when people hear you say, oh, you can make 200K a year doing this, they honestly think you be capping, right? Like, honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. People think you are capping when you say that you make that amount of money, because of course first of all, they look at you and they look at your skin tone a lot of times, and they were like, ain't no way in the world you're making that type of money without scamming. Well, I don't do no scamming. Don't have to do any scamming. This is not complicated, okay? You set this up in your home. When I first got started, I did have brick and mortars. That was a money grab. I'll be honest with you. That was a money grab. Like, I didn't need the brick and mortars. Like, nobody was really using the brick and mortars like that. They were calling me on the phone, dropping off their documents and leaving me. So you don't need a brick and mortar. You do this completely from home, but you have to get all of these things set up. And the number one thing that I need you to get tonight before you leave this live is your P10. If you don't know what a P10 is, please let me know in the comments so I can explain to you what a P10 is. But this is important that you do this if you truly want to do something different. And again, you don't need a degree. You don't need a certification. Okay, let me walk you through it. Let me walk you through it. Okay, let me walk you through it. Let me get my phone. Okay, let me go to. I'll walk you through it, babe. Okay, so you see this? This is the site. You see this right here? You're going to type in this box right here. You're going to type in PTIN. Then you're going to hit search. Okay. So what you're going to do. See right there where it says recommended by IRS? You're going to hit that. When you get there, I'll show you. Hold on. You're going to go where it says, hold on, they changed it a little bit, guys. You don't want the PDF. You don't want the PDF. Let me go back. Maybe because I'm on my phone, but you don't want the PDF. Here's what you want. I found it, guys. This is the one you want to click on, where it says prepare a tax identification number. Prepare a tax identification number. Right there. And then right here where it says don't have a P10 and need to get one. You see that? Need to obtain one. Do you see that? Say no. Right here. Don't have a P10. This is where you want to be. Do you see that? Let me wait on it. I'm waiting on him or her. I'm not sure if it's a woman or a man. Do you see that? Before I move on? Do you see that? You're going to click on that. Making sure you see it first. I don't think anybody over here need any help. Did they go away? Did they go away? Are you still there? Okay. So that's where you need to go. You're going to see it. It's going to be that box. Okay. So when you can't find it, look, when you hit search, okay, I'm telling you exactly what to do. Stop and look at my screen. Tell me when you're looking at the screen so I know you're ready. Tell me when you're looking. Tell me when you're ready. So I know you're paying attention to me and you're not missing what I'm saying out of my mouth, because this is going to be very self-explanatory. Okay. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to go directly to this site. Are you on this site? Is that where you are? Are you here? Are you on that? Well, make sure you're there first. Are you on that? Are you on that? Okay. So do you see where it says search, sign in, and menu? Do you see that? Do you see that? You got to talk back to me. Okay. Now click on search. Click on search. Click on search. And then type in P10. P-T-I-N. P-T-I-N. And hit search and let me know when you got it. Let me know when it's done. Put done in the comments so I can show you what you're looking for. I'll show you exactly which one you need to click on. Let me know when you're done, because I'm doing it with you. I'm doing it with you. Let me know when you're done with the search so I can tell you which one to pick. This is not. Let me know when you're done. Anybody else need help? Okay. We got to fix my coffee cup. This is not coming out the way up. Okay. So now you should be somewhere like this. This is the one you want to click on. You see right here. Wait a minute. You see right here where it says recommended by the IRS, prepare a tax identification number, P10. Do you see that? You might need to scroll up on the search. Okay, good job. You're going to click on that. Let me know when that's done. And I'm going to show you where to go at in this form. Excuse me. Let me know when that's done. Are you there? Are you there? Did you open it up? Did you open it up? I told y'all I'm here to help. I don't care about no likes and no coins. I'm here to help people change their lives. Okay. Right here on that page, go to this section. Go to this section where it says don't have a P10. You see right here? Let me know when you're there. Where it says don't have a P10 and need to obtain one. Don't have a P10 and need to obtain one. Let me know when you're there. Say there in the comments so I know you're there. Say there in the comments so I know you're there. Okay? Right here in this area. Let me know when you're there. It's going to say don't have a P10, need to obtain one. Okay? Let me know when you're there. If you're serious about making $200K a year, put me in the comments and I will help you too. Just like I'm helping say no. Matter of fact, let me see if I can get. Oh, you can't. I can't even get you to. Let me see, multi-guest. I'm gonna try to multi-guest this. Invite. No guest yet. Let me invite. Let me see if I can invite you. Oh, it won't let me invite you. Okay, so we'll just talk through the screen. Are you there? Okay, so KD Global. KD Global. Where are you located? Where are you located? Where are you? Where are you listening in from? Where are you listening in from? I'm waiting on Say No to come back. Kentucky. I'm in Florida. I'm in Florida. Nice to meet you. So my name is P. Mathis. I'm P. Mathis, the accountant, and I teach my community how to build a better financial future. So today on this live, we're talking about how you can start an at-home six-figure tax business. Okay. Now, in order to do that, you're going to need to get what we call a P10. Okay. Preparer Tax Identification Number. Now, you get that number from the IRS. Okay, you get that number, and that's what I'm helping Say No do. You get that from the IRS. It costs $19.75. Okay, now once you get the number, you are now going to be legally allowed to charge other people to do their taxes. So think about the H&R blocks, the Liberty taxes, the turbo taxes, all those different things. You're going to be able to do just what they're doing completely from home. I can't see where it say I don't have a P10. Okay, you probably gonna need to get a one-on-one with me because this is literally self-explanatory and I can't get you up on the screen. So you're gonna need to book a call so I can help you and walk you through it. Looks like you're gonna need a little bit more help than normally people do. So I need you to book a call with me so I can walk you through how to get your PT. Okay, and all you got to do is go in my profile and do a pick my brain because that's the only way I'm going to be able to actually help you and get you through it. I won't be able to do it this way on the live with you. Okay. So if you're new here, let me know you're new here. If you're new here, let me know you're new here. Everybody go ahead and let's tap that screen. Everybody go ahead, let's tap that screen. Okay. Now, if you don't have a P10 and you're telling me you want to make 200K a year and you don't have your P10 and you haven't went to the site and got your P10, you are not serious. Now, I want to talk to you guys about how to actually get to the money. So let me pull up my screen here for a moment. I'm going to put that right there because I want that there. And then I'm going to show you guys how to get the money once you get everything set up, right? Because you're going to have to get everything set up before you can actually start making the money. I don't think a lot of people understand that. If you are on any of the other places outside of TikTok and you want to see my screen, come on over to my TikTok and you'll be able to see what I'm sharing with them. Okay. So in order to get the money, this is what you're going to have to do. Let me bring this over here closer to me. I want this over here closer to me. Okay. There we go. I needed that closer to me, guys, because it was just too far and I couldn't see it. It was on my big screen. Okay, this is what you're going to do. So all of my serious people, let me check. Let me do my roll call again. If you are serious about making 200K a year, put me in the comments. Let me make sure I know who I'm talking to. I like to know who I'm talking to when I'm sitting here teaching people because like I say, most people are not serious about making no money, and I don't deal with those type of people. You are nothing but a headache. I see you, Lawrence. I know you're serious. I see you, Lawrence. Okay. So it's just me and Lawrence today. That's okay. Oh, is there anybody else? No. Okay. So me and Lawrence. So Lawrence, once you do everything that you're supposed to do, you got your P10, you got the EFIN, you got everything set up at home, right? And you're ready to make the money because there is money to be made. But you have to be serious about going to get this money. You have to set this up. Now, a lot of you guys will ask me and say, well, how much does it cost to get this set up? You can literally get this business set up for less than $1,500 and make well over 200K a year. My very, very first year, I made over 200K when I started my business. And I actually spent more than $1,500 to start up because I went out and got a brick and mortar. I didn't know at the time that I didn't need that. So don't judge me, but I'm letting you know that that's something that you don't have to do. Okay. So here's what you're going to do. Once you get everything set up, and again, you're doing this completely from home, you're going to be making the money completely from home. You're going to do 2 tax returns a day. Somebody put 2 in the comments. And I know you guys are scared of, trying out new things, but I always say do it scared. Even if you're scared to do it scared anyway, okay? You're going to do 2 tax returns a day, okay? 2. Now, each one of those tax returns that you're going to do, you're going to charge $500, okay? I'm going to say that again, Ms. Lawrence. Each one of those tax returns that you're going to do, you're going to charge $500, okay? So that's 2 tax returns at the scary rate, okay? And you're going to do it for $500. That's going to be $1,000 a day, okay? $1,000 a day. I'm still here, but I will have to go in a few minutes. Okay, that's okay. I see you, Steven. That's okay. $1,000 a day. Okay. I don't know about you guys, but I mean, people all the time that say, if I could just only make an extra $1,000 a day, that can change their life. You can do that with this business by doing 2 tax returns a day. Once you get everything set up, you do that completely from home, and it only takes about 15 minutes to complete a tax return. Okay. So let's think about that. You're making $500 every 15 minutes. That's $1,000 in 30 minutes. That's $2,000 in an hour. Okay. So $1,000 in 30 minutes, $2,000 in the hour. So you do this completely from home. Now you're going to stay consistent, and you're going to do this every day. Now, a lot of people will say to me, well, when does tax season end? Doesn't tax season end April 15th or October or June, whenever they think that tax season ends? Guys, when does tax season end? Let's see who knows the answer to this. Miss Lawrence, don't you answer. Lawrence, don't you answer. When does tax season end? Let me pull out my list of people that's sitting in here. Let me go pull out my list. Thank you for that, Daily Heart. Y'all know I call names. We teaching in here. Steven, when does tax season end? Just Cool TikTok Boss, when does tax season end? Debbie, real estate. I don't know. Real estate, Ayana, Fines, Carlo, Dion. When does tax season ends? Let's see who knows the answer. Good job, Danny. It never ends. Somebody said January. No, tax season never ends. So you can run your business all year long, okay? You can run your business all year long. A lot of people would say, oh, I thought it ended in April, or I thought it ended in October, whatever they say to you. But you can run this business all year long, okay? So even though it's all year long with this model, it's going to be 9 months because I only work 9 months out of the year. The rest, I'm traveling, spending time with my family, and just doing the things that I like to do. So for 9 months, you're going to stay consistent. You're going to do 2 tax returns a day, and you're going to make $1,000 a day, okay? And you're going to be consistent with this. So if you are consistent with it, okay, let me pull my calculator back up. If you are consistent with it, and you do this consistently, you should be making at minimum, and this is minimum, you should be making at minimum $7,000 a week. Okay, you should be making at minimum $7,000 a week doing 2 tax returns a day. Now, keep this in mind. You do not have to work 7 days a week, but you can get paid 7 days a week. I'm going to say that again because a lot of people get confused when you guys hear me say that. You do not have to work 7 days a week, but you can get paid 7 days a week. Now, take me for an example. I work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays in my office. Okay, I'm going to say that again. I work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays. I'm off Mondays and Fridays, and I do not work on the weekends or any major holidays, okay? But I'm still able to make $7,000 a week if I do the work, okay? So I hope that makes sense. So even though I'm not working 7 days a week, I'm working 3, I can still make $7,000 a week, okay? Now, with that being said, if I stay consistent and I do what I'm supposed to do, I'm going to be making, because typically there's going to be 4 weeks in a month, sometimes a little bit more, but you're going to be making at minimum $28,000 a month. Am I making sense? Are you guys following me over there on the YT and the FB and TikTok? Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Make sure I don't have any comments over here. Okay. You get it. Okay. So again, if you do it the scary way with your scary self, You still can make good money. Now, mind you, this is the minimum because you can do, listen, it takes 15 minutes to do a basic tax return. So we talk about basic tax return. It takes 15 minutes to do a basic tax return. So let's say, for instance, if you said, well, I know you said this is the scared way, but I ain't never scared. How many of y'all in here say I ain't never scared? Okay. So if you say I ain't never scared, let me show you what you can do if you ain't never scared. Because some of y'all scary, and that's okay. Do it scared, you're still gonna make good money. Because even if you do this scared, look, even if you do this scared, you still make 200K in 9 months. Okay. But some of you guys may say, you know what? I hear all that you talking, but you ain't talking to me. All right, Danny, because I'm not scary. I'm willing to put in the work and I'm going to be doing way more than the bare minimum. And you may say, you know what? And this is up to you. Like your drive is your drive. Your race is your race. I know what I be trying to do. And if I could be perfectly honest with y'all, I want to make, okay? My goal is always to make at least $3,000 a day. That's just my goal. That's just what I want to do, right? So that's your thing. It depends on what you want to do and how you want to do it. Now, let's say you say, girl, I ain't never scared. I'm about to get out here and get this bag. 2, that sounds good, but I'm going to be racking in up more than 2, okay? I'm going to push myself to do 5 a day. Somebody put 5 in the comments. I'm about to show y'all what the possibilities are for you. And you still just doing real simple stuff, right? So you like 2, damn, if I can do 2, I know I could do 5. Okay, right. So, okay, I see you, Lawrence. I see you, Danny. You like 2, yeah, that's good, but I need a little bit more. Okay, so you say, I'm going to do 5 a day, right? Now, how much are you going to charge for those 5? Let's see who's paying attention. How much are you charging for those 5? Let's see. You got it, Danny. $500. $500. What is that in a day? What is that in a day, Stephen? What is that in a day? That's $2,500, right? So now instead of you making the $1,000 a day, you making $2,500 a day, and you're not splitting your revenue. You're not joining these teams, and you're not signing a non-compete. Okay, because you will have people that will tell you, oh, in order to start your own tax business, you need to work on for somebody. You need to join a team. And you need to split your revenue. They hustling your behind. That's what they doing. Okay, so you do this every day. Watch this, Danny. You do this every day. What are you making in a week? Don't fall out your chair on me now. Okay, don't fall. Don't fall out the chair. What are you making? What are you making? Okay. So I said a week. Did we get that? That is $17,000 a week. Did we get that? Did we see that? I said a week, right? I want to make sure you guys understand what you're looking at. That's not a month. Are you guys following me? That's not a month. That's a week. Somebody put a week in the comments so I know y'all listening. I said $17,000 a week. $17,000 a week. Okay. And you do that consistently because you ain't scared. What is that in a month? What is that in a month? Anybody? What is that in a month? What is that? What is that? I'm gonna wait on y'all. What is that? 70K. 70K. That's $70,000. You just made. Y'all listen to me. If you do it the right way, you just made somebody's yearly salary in 1 month. That's someone's yearly salary. And you did it in 1 month. But if we're going to do it this way, how many months out of the year do we want to do this over and over? How many months are we going to do it? How many months, Danny? If we serious about what we're doing, we serious about our business, we on our grind. How many months are we gonna do this consistently? Let's see who know. How many months am I doing this for? Y'all don't remember? Y'all don't remember how many months the model is? Yes, 9. 9. So in 9 months, not even a whole year, look what you did. Look what you did. Look at what you just did. Do you guys see the possibilities? This is not complicated. But what I see with people all the time, people make excuses to not get started and not do what they're supposed to do. That's why I always say I only work with the serious people. You don't even need a high school diploma to do this. So this is a no-brainer. But really, honestly, most people ain't going to do it. That's why we're going to keep making the money, because most people are going to just sit back and watch. And these are very simple steps to get started. But most people are not going to do it. Okay? Somebody say, hey, Chef, Unique, how do you get started? Let me help you. Hold on one second. I got a little message on my computer. Let me tell you how to get started. Welcome in. Where are you from? Where are you from? Where are you watching me from? Okay? How you get started. So you already probably saw us talk about the numbers and how to, get to the numbers. So in order to get access to the money, South Carolina, okay. In order to get access to the money, you're going to need to get a P10, okay, Chef Unique? You're going to need to get a P10. Write this down. It's called a PROPERA tax identification number. And I'm going to take this calculator out of your face for a moment, okay? It's your you have one. Good. So if you already have one, do you already have your office set up? Do you already have your office set up? That's really good, y'all. Wait a minute. She's already a step ahead. Yes. Do you already have your office set up at home? No, I got it last year, but never used it. Okay. So do you know how to use it and set your office up? Do you know how to use it and get your office set up? Okay. So I think you should go ahead and get it set up, because that is the type of money that you're leaving on the table. Yeah. That's the type of money you're leaving on the table. Why would you leave that type of money on the table? Maybe maybe you was too busy. You got a whole lot going on. So maybe, maybe you've been doing a whole lot of cooking, huh? So you ain't had time to play with the P10, because you don't have time to make $2,000 an hour, because you be doing a whole lot of cooking, right? I kind of figured that from the name that said, she says Chef Unique. She got some unique food, and I like to eat too. So you probably had my attention, right? So you was over there getting that food money. So now you're gonna get this tax money, if that's what you want to do. So I encourage you to get your business started, get it set up, because you don't even have to work a full year, and you make really good money. And I'm a firm believer in make your money and mind your business. You don't have to tell nobody what you're doing, because people are so I don't know if it's jealousy, but I would say envious. They don't like to see, they want people to do good, but for some reason it just feel like they don't want you to do better than them. So you just keep your business to yourself. But I don't want to leave any money on the table this year. Don't do it. I'm telling you not to do it. I'm telling you to get your business set up right now. Get everything set up. I told y'all the top 3 things you need: your P10, your EFIN, and number 3 is your software. I forgot. I don't think I told y'all number 3. Number 3 is your software. Okay. Now, as soon as we get y'all, listen. TikTok has really been teaching me about my lives and telling me how good I am, but they tell me all the time, you have quality information. But the issue that I have, and that's on me, because I don't like to beg. I'm not begging nobody to do anything, but I need you guys to tap the screen. We should have been already at 50K taps. Okay. So I need everybody tapping that screen. That is an incentive of being on TikTok. They tell me all the time, if I can't get people to like my live, then that's telling the algorithm that this information is not needed. Okay. So I need you guys, let's tap that screen. And then I want to go into how you're going to get some free training. So before we get into that, I need everybody, let's tap that screen. Let's get us to 20K. I know we can do it. Let's get to 20K. We need to get to 20K taps because we are almost a whole hour in and we're not even at 20K. We're not even at 50K. They have told me that the top live shows that people have, when you have great information and people appreciate what you're doing, they're going to immediately get in there and tap that screen for you. They're going to grab something that's called a daily heart. I don't care nothing about all that, but this is the stuff that they're telling me. They're going to grab the daily heart, and within 30 minutes, I should be at least at 50,000 likes. And I'm not even at 10. And I know I'm giving valuable information. I know I'm giving y'all what y'all need. And I also need everybody to make sure y'all share the live out. They give you all these tips, and I guess this is just the way that their platform works. I don't really like to have to be big and asking people to do that. But if I want to get this information out to the right people and help people change their lives, I'm going to have to do that with your help. So I need you guys tapping the screen. I need you guys sharing the live. I need you guys spreading the word because there is money to be made out here. We don't have to be struggling. And there's no gatekeeping over here. I know a lot of times people say, oh, people always gatekeeping. Nobody is trying to help anybody, but I'm walking you through it. I'm telling you what to do. The money is here to be made if you want to make it. How many of you guys are serious about changing your financial situation? If that's you, put me in the comments. If you are serious about changing your financial situation, put me in the comments. I just want to talk to the serious people. Chef, okay, I got a new list. Chef, Lawrence. Tiffany is new. I got, oh, Danny. New list. 4 people. 16 people here. 16 people here, and it's 4 people that's serious. This is why I tell you I do this all the time. By the time we leave out of here, this list might end up at 1. Okay, it may end up just being 1 person on this list that's totally serious about getting this done. Because a lot of people will talk. They will say, "Hey, I want to get this done. I want to, do this." And Tiffany say, "I just got here. I missed a lot. Let me fill you in. What do you know so far, Tiffany? What do you know so far?" Tiffany say, "I'm here. I just got here, but I know I'm missing stuff. So I need to know what's going on. Catch me up with Chef. Catch me up with Danny. Catch me up with Lawrence. If you want your bank account to look, I'm telling you, you want your bank account to look like what? I heard you get a P10. Okay. Yes. So your P10, okay, your P10 is your preparer tax identification number. Okay. Your P10 is your preparer tax identification number. You need that, Tiffany, okay, so that you can be legally allowed to charge other people to do their taxes. Okay. So you got to get that from the IRS. It costs $19.75. When you get that number, you can literally go and get it right now while we're on this live. Okay. When you go get your P10, you are now legally allowed to charge other people to do their taxes. So think about like the H&R Blocks and the Liberty Taxes and all those different type of people, myself as well. Okay. People who do taxes for other people, we must have a P10. You do not need a high school diploma. You do not need a degree. You do not need a certification, and you do not need prior experience. What you do need is the P10. Now, we are going to go into how you're going to get the free training so that you can get the experience and the training that you need to do these taxes. We will talk about how you're going to be able to do that for free, but I need everybody tapping that screen. As soon as we get to 20K, we will talk about that. I can do my taxes. You can do your own taxes. That means you can do other people's taxes, right? Can I do your taxes? Girl, yeah, I can do your taxes. I thought you said I can do my own taxes. Can I do your taxes? Of course I can do your taxes. Of course. That's what I do. Did I show y'all? Oh, because I be putting y'all on. Let me show y'all. Did I show y'all this? Let me see if I can show y'all here. Let me see if I can get to it. Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all this, y'all. This is my new bench in my city. Look at this, y'all. Oh, my phone a little dirty. Y'all see it? That's me. That's me in my city. Y'all saw that? Y'all gotta be checking out my videos too. I invest in my business. So when people be like, girl, how you making all that money? How can you reach me outside of the live? And well, depends on what you need. What do you need? First, tell me what you need. And then we go from there. You need your taxes done? If you need your taxes done, you're gonna go in my profile. When you click on my my little chain. Yep, when you click on my little chain, you're going to see, let me show you. I'm going to show you. Hold on. Let me go to it. You're going to click on, tell you exactly where it's going to be. You're going to click on right here where it says text my office. You see that? Contact me. Right there. Text my office. Go to my profile. Okay? When you get to my profile, it's going to look like this. My profile is going to look like this. You're going to click on this. And right down here where it says contact me. You got that? And I would love to do your taxes and talk to you more about setting up this business when I'm done doing them taxes. If that's what you want to do. So when I tell you guys the money is there to be made, I'm not pulling your leg. I'm not trying to clickbait you, or you know how y'all be. Y'all think everybody trying to clickbait somebody or whatever it may be. But when I tell you you can make $200K in 1 month in this business, I'm not lying. I don't have no reason to lie to you. I'm only here to help you. You know how many people I have helped leave corporate America after they found out how easy it was to tap into this industry, and now they're building generational wealth for their family? But not everybody listen. I tell y'all all the time, this list gets lower. Okay. Lawrence, are you still in the building? Chef, are you still in the building? Danny, are you still in the building? Because we're going to talk about how you're going to get the free training. When I tell you I sit back, I mind my business. I don't beg nobody to do nothing. I don't work for nobody. I don't have to do no PTO or whatever people got to do nowadays. I done been out of corporate America so long, I couldn't even tell you how I work over there. I only know what people tell me when they say, you know what, I'm tired, coach. I want to buy a house. I've helped people get into positions to buy houses. I'm not a car lady, but I have helped people get into position to buy a car. You just text me. Okay. Let me see what you got to say to me. Let me pull up my phone. Okay. Yes. And I'm carrying these lights by myself. Yeah. She carrying these lights by herself. Y'all, why y'all doing that? But that goes to show how people were sitting here and won't even do what they supposed to do. Won't do what they supposed to do at all. They don't care. They'll let me sit here. Oh, thank you. See here. I ain't see no text from you. When are we doing the free training? When we get to 20K likes? I told y'all I was gonna say 50K, but I'm gonna be nice to y'all tonight. Thank you for the daily heart. I'm gonna tell you so much, but I need y'all help. I need y'all, and it can't just be one person. It has to be us all in here helping each other. I need you to tap the screen. Danny, I don't see. Yep, that's the number. That's the number. Let me pull my phone up over here. Make sure you text the right one. But it ain't come through. Well, maybe it's just me. But I ain't see it. Normally it should come up through here on my system. I don't see anything. No. The last text I got from was my mommy group reminding me to show up. Well, I don't see it. Wait. Danny, are you one of my students? I just thought about something. You got a private number. Are you one of my students, Danny? You text y'all number. I got you. I know where you at. I know where you at. I got you. I'm going to your you got to remember, you exclusive. I'm your coach. So you got some exclusive access to me. You got a way of getting to me that most people can't get to me. Oh, you never got into the group? Let me get you in there right now. Hold on, Danny. I got you. I'm going to get you in there right now, okay? Coach got you. I got you, babe. I got you. Let me get into here so I can get you what you need. Don't worry, you finna get it right now, okay? I'm glad you responded because some of y'all ain't even respond to my text message. I got to go in there and answer those as well from last week. I try to keep up with y'all. I try my best to communicate, but y'all got to talk back to me. Y'all got to be nice to me. I'm getting you right now so you can get where you need to be, Danny. I'm glad you let me know that. And girl, you got exclusive access to your millionaire friend. Everybody, you see how you just got to me? Everybody can't get to me like that. Everybody can't get to me like that. Everybody can't get that number. Only them paid and pretty ones got that number. Paid and pretty and paid. Okay, those are the people that have that number. All right, let me find let me find you here. Text you back. Where is my messages? Oh, they did a little did a little update over here. They did a little update over here. Okay, here we go. Somebody else text me. Who is Evelyn? Okay, I'm distracted. I was trying to figure out who was Evelyn. That's another one of your your classmates texting me early in the morning. What she talking about? What she talk about early in the morning? Talking about she ain't did it yet. Why you ain't did it yet, Evelyn? What you playing for? All right, here we go. All right, we reached a quote for postcards. I don't want to hear nothing about no postcards. All right, here we go. Text message in your inbox. Okay, that's Evelyn. I want Danny. Not you. That's somebody else. Why would it not let me get to you, Danny? All right, Danny. Let me just do SMS. Where did you go, Danny? There you go. Gotcha. That's the same damn person. Y'all, that was the same damn person. That's why I couldn't find who I was looking for. I'm just talking crap about Danny, and Danny is Evelyn. That's too funny. That is too funny. I'm like, who is that? What was you doing at this time of morning? You should be in the group chat. Why are you on this phone now? Because Danny on the phone. Now you want to be on the phone. Ugh. Let me get you in the chat. Let me get you where you need to be. I'm like, what? Let me know if you got that. Ooh. I just sent it to you. Let's see if it's gonna let you get it. I'm gonna send it to you over here too. I'm gonna send it to you from my office phone as well. That's the first phone I was looking for. That's the first one I was looking for before. I sent it to you too. You got that too. I texted to you again from the other phone. Got it. There you go. Anybody else need help with getting help with? Oh, and y'all, Danny, you gonna see that somebody else got the EFIN today too. So it only took 2 weeks to get it. So when I tell y'all, like, you gotta ask yourself, how bad do I really want it? Right? Do you really, really, really want to do this? Huh? Tiffany, Chef, Lawrence, if I'm not mistaken, Lawrence, do you have the guide as well, Lawrence? Are you in the community as well, where I'm showing you guys how to do everything? I can't remember. I know you come here all the time. I think you might just be here to support. I don't know. Lawrence, do you have your guide? Who else? Is Chef in here and Tiffany in here still? Who's in here that seriously want to make 200K a year? For my serious people, you ready to make 200K a year? You want to change your family tree? You want to be just like Danny? Okay. Okay, she's still here. So Unique is still here. She said, I'm still here. Unique, what questions do you have for me? Wait a minute. Let me see if this will let me do it. Okay. You just finished. Do you have your guide? Do you have it? I know some of you guys got it. Some of you guys don't. I like to communicate. I'm a communicator. So, hey, James. Go Tiffany. I don't know who these other people are, so I can't invite them. They haven't spoken to me. Hi, y'all. What questions do you have for me, Unique? Lawrence?
I just, was interested in the training for the software.
Oh, that's easy. You know, when you get your when you get your software, they're gonna give you the training.
Okay.
Yeah. So depending on let me back up, Unique. Depending on the software company you go with, you are going to get great training, because in this industry, we can white label software. So you'll find some tax preparers, they will white label the software and then resell it, but they don't give you the same support that the big dog give you.
Okay.
Okay.
So do you have your own software?
No, I don't sell the software, but I do have my own software that I use for my business, but I don't sell the software. I believe in quality. So I'm not gonna put myself in a position. Yes, I can make more money, but I'm not going to make more money and then not be able to service the people like I want to, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I haven't done that yet, just because of that. It's not all about the money for me. I want to be, stable, but I don't want to be taking money from people and I can't give them my all like I would want somebody to give me.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Maurice.
Hi, Brandon. Brandy, how you doing?
I'm good. Just quick question, please. How many accounts have you got?
Just this one. And then the one that you see at number 2, that's my backup. That's it. I do not inbox people. So if somebody inbox you, that was not me. There's a lot of fraudulent accounts on me.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
Yeah, block them.
So many.
So get this.
So many accounts.
Is this one, and then get number 2. You see, everybody get number 2. That's my backup. That's my only other one. It's the only one you will see me in outside of this one.
Oh, I see.
So let me do this. She should be. I'll make her number 1. She should be number 1 now. So grab number 1. That's my only backup. Other than that, no.
All right.
Okay. Lawrence, you say you got a question for me, Brandy?
Yeah, I found out your page yesterday, and I just followed you yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't know. I'm not in the US, so I don't really know if your program only works for people in
Not
the
this
US.
one. Not this one. I do have some other programs where I teach you how to make income from home, but this particular program is for US. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like making income from home, meaning it's not here, or
for this particular program is in the US. I teach people in the US. I do have other programs where you can make money from home that is worldwide, but we're not talking about that today. So just stay connected to me, because I will be talking about those as well. But right now we're just talking about the tax business.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Any other questions for me?
Now for now I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I guess I'll just have to wait till something that can benefit me comes up.
I'll be here. Just stay connected.
Sure. I'll just be in the comment.
Okay, love. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks.
Lawrence, what did you get? What did you tell me?
My friend, how are you? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hey, it's Dre. I go by Dre.
Dre.
Lawrence
Hey.
is my last name, yes. So it took a little while because I had a T-Pen before some years ago, so it had me reset everything, but I literally just completed it maybe 5 minutes ago.
Oh wow! Congratulations.
So I'm excited. I actually had the opportunity. So I'm definitely excited to tap in at a deeper level. I think one of my questions that I do have,
Go ahead.
because I was using, I didn't use the T-Pen before, so I would kind of like self-prepare, like help people self-prepare, family members and things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
So my question is, with getting the T-Pen, and then I'm going to go back on, I'm in Eastern Standard Time, so it's almost 1 o'clock.
Me too.
Here. Okay, so I'm going to go back in a couple of hours, and then I'll start the process for the EFIN. My question is, how do you, outside of like word of mouth, how do you get the clientele where people are willing to pay the $500 and things of that nature?
That's one of those things when I tell you there's certain things I can't tell you on the live. That I teach you when you have my guide, because that's my blueprint. And I show you exactly how to get the clients without like the word of mouth or being on social media. You don't have to be on social media folding your arms, talk about, hey, come let me do your taxes.
Okay.
It's a way easier way to get out here and get those clients. And I'm talking about easy. Yeah, so if you want wait, let me give you guys a special, because I always try to do the live special. So it's normally $9.97, but we are going to do the live deal.
Like
hold on.
$9.97.
Hell no. Well, I look like a $2 hoe. She just tried it. She tried it. Wait, hey, Danny, you better come get your girl. Danny, tell her good.
No, because I've been on various lives and they have different prices.
Baby,
and sometimes they'll do a deal, and I'm like,
baby,
like
I'm gonna be real with you. You can't even get on a damn call with me for $9. You're gonna get somebody else to do it.
Not in a way to like belittle you. Like I've been on lives before, and their program may be like $99. And they're doing a discount, and I'm like, for $99, you really don't have to discount it. $99.
First of all, why you said what I was going to say? Why you discounting? Let me mind my business, because I don't want them. They gon' they're not gonna get me shut out. I'm just be quiet. She said it, TikTok. I didn't say it. I just said right. Like, what type of money you really trying to make? You out here hustling. We running real businesses over here. See, we run luxury businesses over here. Okay. And that's what I teach my students how to do, because we are luxury. Okay. We not $2. We don't deal with Pookies and Ray Rays, but we like them. But that's not who we advertise to. Okay. So if you, like I say, if you want the guide, I'll walk you through everything. And if you're going to get the guide, please don't go get the EFIN. A lot of people F up their EFIN because they don't know what the heck they're doing. Get the guide, and I'll take you through all the steps. That way, most of my students get their P10 within 2 weeks if they do what I'm telling them to do in the guide. A lot of people, they have to wait 45 days or even longer, because they go out there and they jump and they hear the top 3 things that I mentioned into this live, but they don't have the full picture. So if you are going to get the guide, I definitely encourage you to just wait till you get your guide and then start following those steps, so everything can just run really, really smoothly for you. And then, of course, I'm going to be walking you through how to get those clients as well. So I did go ahead and discount the guide for you guys. You can use Afterpay or Klarna if you want to break the payments up. You also can use Cash App. Now we have it there. You want to use Cash App. I don't know why people like Cash App, but you can use that if you want to. I'll have your receipt for you, but I'm not a fan of Cash App, but y'all like it, so it is there for y'all to use. So you get your guide, come back and say done, so I can text you, because I also need to put you on that same list that Dandy is on, because you do get exclusive access to me. And I send out like different messages and things like that for you guys as well. So you definitely want to go and get that. How much does it cost? It's normally $9.97, but there is a special deal for you if you go in my profile, and you will see your special deal, and you can use Afterpay or Klarna. Say no to cyber. And that if you do that, say no to cyber, then you don't need to get on a one-on-one with me. If you get the guide, once you get your guide, then I will get on a call with you and walk you through that if you get stuck. I do it all the time with my students, because some of you guys just, you get stuck. So I'll get with you and we'll go through that together, whether it's on the Zoom or just a phone call or whatever it may be. We'll do it together. Okay. Any other questions for me? Any other questions? Y'all don't be scared. I don't bite. I don't bite.
We're
I'm
at
trying.
20K.
We're at 20K. Oh, thank you for reminding me. I like to keep my word. We're at 20K. So the free training. So how many of you guys need to know about how to get free training? I hear this a lot. And let me tell y'all, this industry, people will try to hustle you. They want to get you in these tax classes, and then they want to tell you, sign up with me and split your revenue and all that. You don't have to do that. If you do what I'm telling you to do, this is exactly what I did. I didn't work for nobody. I did my own thing, and I mind my own business. Okay. If you want to get free training, okay, and you want to know how to do taxes, you want to understand the tax laws, you want to understand what's going on and what the IRS expect, what they want you to do, what they don't want you to do. This is how you're going to get the free training. Somebody put free in the comments. But I need y'all, while I'm giving y'all this information, I need y'all tapping that screen, okay? Everybody put free in the comments. I'm going to tell y'all what y'all need to do. Okay, Brandy. This is what you need to do. Write this down. It's called the VITA program. VITA. VITA. Okay? VITA. VITA. You get that on the IRS as well, okay? You get into this free program. When you get into this free program, they're going to teach you the ins and out on how to do taxes, what you should be looking for, what you need to be filing, all that stuff. They're going to teach you that. In exchange, what you're going to do for them is you're going to do taxes for the elderly and like the low income people for free that qualify for the VITA program. And you only have to give them a few hours a week out of your time. I'm telling you, it's worth it. Let me see if I have my thing up here so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. Do I have it here? Screen out. Look at this here. Is it here? No, I must have took it down, but I was going to show y'all my VITA certificate. But you get your little certificate and all of that stuff, and it is definitely worth it because it also helps you get comfortable. They're going to train you on software as well. So the software that they use is TaxSlayer. So they will train you on that as well. You'll be able to train on the software and just get a feel of what you should be doing before you even open your office come January. Okay. So everybody that say I want free training, you want to get into the VITA program. It does not take long to sign up for the VITA program. Once you sign up, remember this is a free program. So sometimes it takes them a little bit of time to get back with you, but they will get back with you. They'll let you know everything that you need to do before they get started. They normally get started like around like November, October, like in October, early November. They'll get started and start getting ready for the next year. So even if you get in now, the information that you would see now would be for 2025 taxes. No, 2024 taxes for this particular season. But they will also train you for the current season that's coming up. Okay, if that makes sense. Now, with your software, for you guys that are actually going to start your business, because some of you guys are not going to follow through anyway. So this is just information for y'all anyway. But you guys that are actually going to do this, okay, for all of you guys that are actually going to do this, you are going to, when you get your software, okay, the software company you choose, and you want to choose a reputable company, okay, you want a company that's open all year round, okay, a company that's going to be able to give you the support that you need. I'm talking about where they can tap into your computer and show you what to do and how to fix things and all that stuff. You want those type of people, not somebody that's just reselling the software and don't have that real support team. I'm telling you, you will find yourself, y'all do what y'all want to do, okay? But if you want to do what I'm doing and you want to make good money and you want to stay stress-free, you want to invest in a great software with great support. Also, when you get the software, what a lot of you guys will learn, and a lot of you guys you'll get more familiar with this as you get into the business. But when you buy your software, you have to ask about the bag fees. Okay. So when you're using someone's software, there's going to be a transmitting fee that you have to pay. You need to find out what that transmitting fee is, because what happens is with a lot of these people that are reselling the software, they're making a whole lot of money on you transmitting through their software when you could have paid a lesser price by going to the right person. Okay, so think about it. Would you like to pay $12 to transmit, or would you like to pay $75 to transmit? Think about it. I'll wait. You want to pay $12 or you want to pay $75 per return that you do? I'll wait. What you want to pay? I heard someone say they was charging $150, but that's another story. Okay. So guys, we got about 30 more minutes left. We're going to focus on our serious people. If you are serious and you truly want to know and know exactly what to do to get to this bag, put me in the comments. And I'm only talking to you if you're serious. How much is it cost of the software? The software can run you anywhere from $500 on up. $500 on up. I got Dre. Did I say that right? You like to be called Dre, right? Is that right? Did I say that right? Okay, Dre. Didn't I tell y'all by the time we leave here, it was only going to be one person that was serious and ready to get their life together? Dre, out of all these people that we had earlier, Dre say, it's me. Okay, Dre, we finna get you situated. We finna get you where you need to be. I need you to go to my profile, okay, get your guide, come back and say done so I can text you. You can use Afterpay or Klarna, okay? You can use Afterpay or Klarna. She's about to go to big dog status because she says she's serious. The rest of y'all, well, I don't know. She says she's serious. We'll see how serious she is if she goes and get her guide so she can get the teaching and the coaching that she needs so that she can be successful. Some people tell me, yeah, some people tell me I'm on my way, and that doesn't happen, and that is okay. But we will see how serious Miss Dre is because she said that she was. But at the end of the day, you guys have to understand, if you want to be successful, you're going to have to change the way that you think about money, the people that you hang around. Tajnaya, did I say that right? How do I say your name? If you need the guy, put guy in the comments. That way I don't get confused. Because I see people putting me in yes, but I'm not sure what that means. If you need the guide, put guy in the comments so I know who's serious and who needs help. If you need the guide, put guy in the comments. Okay? Because like I said, we're only working with serious people. I'm only helping serious people get to this bag. Everybody's not ready. Everybody's looking for get rich quick scheme. Everybody trying to join a TikTok shop. Everybody trying to sell digital products, resell digital product. Mind my damn business. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. How do I say your name, Miss Lady? How do I say your name? Janaya? Is that how I say it? I'm not sure if that's how I say it, but you click on my profile picture, and then you want to get the guide. Okay, you can use Afterpay or Klarna. Come back and say done so I can text you. Wait a minute. This one here, Dre, don't let me. She don't let me get a break. She say, girl, stop playing with me. Find somebody to play with. Tajanya. Tajan, girl, I'm not gonna mess that name up. I'm gonna call you. Can I call you T? And then when we get on the call, you're gonna tell me exactly how to say your name. Everybody stop what you're doing. We got a big dog in the house. Dre just went to big dog status. Dre said, I'm not playing. It took me a minute, but I'm here. I had some hiccups, but I'm here. I'm about to text you right now, Dre. I want you to text me back, okay? Because I got some information I need to send you that I cannot tell them on this live. Listen, T, you ready to get your guide? You ready to go get your guide and go to big dog status with Dre? Dre said, while y'all over here talking, I'm over here making boss moves. I'm over here making boss moves. Dre making boss moves when y'all playing. I'm texting you now. She gonna be the first millionaire in her family, and she ain't gonna tell them nothing. They ain't gonna know Dre got that bag like that, but she gonna keep it to herself because you can't tell everybody everything. Let me tell you something, and I'm telling y'all this from experience. I learned early, and I started this in my early 20s. I learned very early about being excited, which I should be able to be excited. I came from nothing to something. But I learned very early about being excited around people that are not where they want to be in their life. Okay. But I'm telling you, they will make you feel bad when you think when you in your heart, you thought they would make you feel good. Okay. But they will make you feel bad about being successful. They will call you all type of names, make you feel like you doing too much. So I learned how to keep it to myself. I tell it to my husband. I tell it to my people that are in my program. I tell it to my students. I say, y'all, look what happened. Look what I did. Because those people are going to be genuinely happy for you. But when it comes to your friends and your family, especially if you ain't willing to give them your money, because they ain't been shooting with you in the gym, they're going to make you feel bad about being successful and changing your life. So keep it to yourself. Don't go out here telling everybody your business. People lie all the time. Anybody else need the guide? If you need the guide, put guide in the comments. We're about to get out of here in less than 30 minutes. But I learned really early because I used to be so excited and I want to share, my accomplishment with my friends and my family. And they like, okay, so nobody don't care. And I'm like, well, damn. Excuse me. Okay, excuse me. I thought we was in it together. I thought we were supposed to be happy for each other. When you win, we win, I win. So when it's for you, I'm gonna cheer for you. But I can't get the same thing. Hey, April, how you doing, friend? Thank you for stopping in. That's my good friend there. April is in the Amazon business. And I've been trying to do it. I just haven't gotten there yet. Because I got a lot going on, as y'all see. But that's another way to make money with Amazon. I haven't gotten completely in it. I've made money with it, but not the way that April do it. I've been able to do the affiliate program, and I still make money with it, especially with like my books and stuff. But I want to tap into what she's doing, probably for my kids more than anything. But like I said, there's so many ways to make money out here, and people literally. Yes, friend. That's why I say I always tell people I'm not going to go invest in your program and waste your time. You get what I'm saying? Like I tell people all the time, like when you go invest in something, don't waste their time and don't waste your time either. Do it when you know you are ready to do it and you are serious, because this is bigger than the money for us. Your success is our success when we become your coach. So if you just don't do anything with it, you also hurt our business because you're sitting there twirling your damn fingers. Be ready to learn and earn. And if you're not ready to do that, keep your money in your pocket. Okay? And another thing, right? So many people, I tell people this all the time. Oh, why is it that I have to always pay for help? And I always tell people, do you work for free? Do you work for free? Can you go to a university, a community college? Okay? Can you go to any of those places and get your degree for free unless you got a scholarship? No. We can do our community service and we can give as much as we can in these spaces where we do lives and we do workshops and things like that. But I ain't got the funds till next week. I'll be here next week. Okay? I'll be here next week. I got you. I'll be here next week. Make sure you grab me back. I sent you a request to follow me. I'm trying to follow you back. Okay? I'll be here next week. Don't be afraid. I ain't going nowhere. I've been here for almost 15 years. I ain't going nowhere. Okay? But you gotta be serious. At least you was able to say, hey, next week I got it, coach. I'm gonna get my stuff together next week. But you have to be serious. I tell people all the time, I don't need 100 people in my life that's not serious. I'd rather be in here with 2 or even 1 person that won't help. And I'm excited for you too. Did you get, let me see if you got where you need to be. Because I don't have it open, so I didn't get my ding dong. Normally it's ding dong for me, but I have to have it open. Yep, I see you. No, I don't see you yet. I see Evelyn. I see Evelyn. Make sure you do what I told you to do in that text, Dre. But when you're trying to get, yeah, Dre, listen, April, Dre on big dog status. If you're in the UK, oh no, you don't want to do this in the UK. If you're in the UK, you want to do a different program that I have for you, and I'll show you how to do that. I'll inbox you. We'll chat. We'll chat up. I'm gonna write your name down. Put a note. I'll tell you something else that you can do. No, this is for the US, but I got something else good for you that you can do. And that's worldwide. That's worldwide. In that particular business, I love it. It's not my main business, but I make 6 figures a year in that business, and I make money in my sleep. I see you, Dre. I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. Okay. So we'll talk about that. I think that opportunity will fit you more than this, because this is for the US. With this, I only teach in the US. So I don't want to mislead you at all with that. Okay. I'm so happy for them too, girl. And like, how many of you guys, I don't know how long you guys have been on TikTok, but have you guys kind of seen the shift with whatever they're doing with TikTok now? Have you guys seen that shift? Like, and I be trying to put y'all up on game, but y'all don't be listening to me because y'all be thinking people be hating. Y'all better stop. Listen. You're welcome. Listen, y'all better stop jumping into these. I can't say that. They're going to shut me down if I say that on this live. I'm going to have to wait till I get on YouTube. And I might have to do it anonymously, because if I do it publicly, they might still take me down. But a lot of y'all, yeah, I'm going to be real with y'all. How do I say this, Lord? What a lot of these lies that I see going around, a lot of these people are not genuinely trying to help people. You are the hustle. Them lies that y'all sitting in when people got 200, 300, 500 people in there, I be in there. I pay attention. But I've been around for a very long time, so I know better. But you guys are the hustle, and y'all falling for it. And it's sad. It's sad because it's sad because you guys don't know better. You're welcome, love. You don't know better. You don't know better, so you don't know how to do better. They want to keep you dumb and blind to what's really going on around you. All of you ain't out here chasing a shop, a showcase. You really don't understand financial literacy. You really don't understand how money works. You really don't understand how to build generational wealth. You're setting yourself up for failure when you're putting all of your eggs in that one basket. That's all I mostly see with a lot of y'all. I need 1,000 followers so I can get into the pilot program. I need 1,000 followers so I can do this. No. What you need to do is take them coins that you throwing every damn day and invest it into a real business that you control. The other stuff is extra. That's a bonus. Okay? You gotta have ownership. Make the plan. Listen to me. A lot of y'all not gonna catch it, but if you catch it, just say you got it. Make the plan. Don't be the plan. You heard what I said? Make the plan. Don't be the plan. A lot of y'all are the plan. I see it every day. Even with these digital products programs, they hustling you. They're not really selling digital products. They selling the product that they selling is that they telling you to resell it. But I'm gonna mind my business on that one too. I'm gonna mind my business on that one too. Y'all being hustled daily. Get it. Do it already done for you. You ain't gotta do nothing. Just buy it just like I bought it. And now you're gonna be making. Stop lying. Stop lying. Research has shown that just a very, very small percentage of people make money doing that. Why? Because once the people in the beginning get their hands on it, everybody at the bottom makes nothing. Why? Because it truly becomes oversaturated. You got to remember, we can all sell bread, but each one of our bread has a different way. Think about it. It can be 1,000,000 breads for sale. But what's different about all those breads? What's different about all those breads? Y'all think about it. What's different about all those breads? You could be selling the same bread, but what's different about all those breads? Anybody know? That's why y'all getting caught up. If y'all don't know the answer to that, that's good though. The number one thing that's different about all them breads, I say, listen, let's just pretend that all the breads are the same thing. The bread that's in the package is the same thing, but there's one thing that's different about each one of those breads. There's one thing that's different about each one of those breads. Okay, let's do it this way. There's 1,000,000 tax offices. There's 1,000,000 tax offices. What's the number one thing that's different about all the tax offices? The brand, the name. H&R Block, Liberty Tax. Right? The customers really come from your customer service and your branding. I got a coffee. I drink this coffee every day. And I'm probably quite sure that there's a coffee that tastes just like this coffee. But if it's not that brand, because I am accustomed to having that brand, I like that brand, they appease me, I'm loyal. I'm not buying from anybody. Even if the other brand tastes the same and is cheaper. But guess what? Most of us, we do things, we do things over and over again. It becomes a habit to us. We like consistency, right? So even though your coffee might be cheaper, I'm not used to you. I don't like you like that. Not saying that you bad. I just don't like you. I like them. So I'm going to look at Apple. No matter what Apple do, how many times they go up on their price, people still do what? Buy Apple, right? They still walk around with these $2,000, $3,000 phone. Hey, I'm guilty now. I ain't that type of Apple girl, but I'm an Apple girl. I'm stuck with Apple. It's in the branding. It's in the relationship that you build with your customers that keeps them coming back. Do you know how many people I know that have tax businesses and have never in their life hit 200K in a year? I had a lady come to me say she's been doing it for over a decade and never seen that type of money. Well, I don't know what you're doing. I don't. Can't speak for you because there's money to be made. There's truly money to be made. But what are you going to do to get it? What are you going to do to get it? You have to show up. You have to build it. Y'all ever heard older people say, if you build it, they will come? You ever heard that before? When they say, if you build it, they will come. See, a lot of us, we are chasing fame and trends. But what you should really be doing is chasing stability and demand. Okay? Put your head down. Pay attention to what's in demand. See, because trends go away. Needs don't. So if you are continuously supplying your customers with their needs, you will always make money. Do you understand what I'm saying? But if you continuously try to follow trends, you'll make money sometimes, but not all the time. The goal is to make money all the time, not just sometimes. So you want a stable business, okay? You don't want a seasonal business, okay? You want a business that you can run all year long. No matter what time of day it is or time of year it is, you can always make money. A lot of people don't know that because social media have people so jacked up in the head that they think that I've seen somebody get on here and jeopardize their whole career and just recently lost their whole career, their corporate job that they've been at for 15 years, and they got let off for TikTok because you wanted to be a live host. That's not guaranteed money. Why would you risk your livelihood? Now you're fighting for people to be on your TikTok live. Now you find yourself on this app 24 hours a day just so people can throw coins at you so you can pay your bills when you had stability, but you looked at this whole situation the wrong way. Oh, people are leaving their job for TikTok. Why? Why would you leave your freaking job for TikTok? Y'all make it make sense. You gonna leave your job for TikTok when the day that you go put your resignation in and you walk off of your job and you get on TikTok and they tell you you can't go live no more, or they don't want you on their platform no more. What are you gonna do then? Does that even make sense? You're gonna build your whole foundation on something that you don't own? Something that controls who you're in front of or not? Make it make sense. You don't have control. I can't tell you what I really want to tell you because they're going to put me out of here. But if you got common sense, you can kind of understand what I'm trying to tell you. Your goal shouldn't be what it is right now on this app. It should be bigger and better than that. But I can't tell you what to do. You can keep on chasing. Listen, followers don't mean dollars. I got over 100K followers. People follow me because they like me. You know, they see me, they don't. I don't care about that. I mean, it's good for business because that gives you credibility. But most of the time, if I can be honest with you, the followers does not mean dollars. It don't. You got people that follow you and then they forget about you. You got people that follow you that barely even use the apps. They're just another number. So what are you truly building for yourself? What are you truly building? Are you truly building generational wealth for your family? What type of brand are you building? And y'all gotta stop being copycats. I see a lot of copycatting going on. Y'all know I got over 20 pages, fake pages of me. They do it on all the platforms on me, but I tell people all the time, if you're smart enough, you'll call my damn office. I'm a real businesswoman. I have an office. Call my office if you need me. You can Google me. But it's a lot of lying, misleading on this app for other people personal gain. They're coming up on the back of people because y'all don't know and y'all so eager. You're so eager to do good that you're getting information from the wrong people. I listen, I see it all the time, but I keep my mouth shut because I know what can happen if I don't. And I'm not going to risk my business, okay? And what I have going on, I'll do it on my own platform, okay? But it's a lot of people planting people's faces on these apps to come up on you. And you guys eat it up because you don't know no better. But I always tell you guys, ask questions. Look these people up. You guys got to learn how to analyze people's profile and see what's really going on. Because a lot of these people, they do a lot of these videos just for the likes and the comments. But why would you bust your ass and they're going to take 40% of it anyway? Maybe I just want better for myself. It don't sit right with me that somebody gonna sit there and take advantage of all my hard work. You got people being on here for 24 hours, ain't getting no sleep, ain't taking care of their kids. But you on this app 24/7. 24 hours a day. You think I'm gonna be on this doggone app 24 hours a day when I can make $2,000 an hour in my business? That don't even make no sense. When they on this app 7 days a week to make $3,000 a month, you do the math. What deal sounds better? What? I'm gonna be on this app 7 days a week, day in and day out, to only make $3,000 in the month when I could have made $2,000 in an hour? I'm not gonna be on nobody app for no 8 hours a day. I don't even work 8 hours a day. Not no more, at least. Used to. Way before all this that I started doing. So why would I turn around and be on, thank you for that daily heart, on this app, Hey Inc., for 8 hours a day to make $50? I told you, make the plan, don't be the plan. Make the plan, don't be the plan, baby. A lot of y'all the plan. I'm trying to show you how not to be the plan. Because there's too many opportunities out here for you to do it the right way. And I said $2,000 an hour. That's exactly what I said. That's exactly what I said. Why would I be on TikTok for 8 hours a day? That don't make no damn sense. Let me go do what I need to do. Make my money go sit down. Why would I do that? Y'all gotta think bigger. Y'all gotta start analyzing all this. Engage from. First of all, I'm gonna engage the way I want to engage. Ain't nobody gonna tell me nothing about click all these buttons. Where do I need to do that? Smiley, where you located? Click all the buttons. They just telling you that so they can get their little change. You don't need to click all them goddamn buttons. You engage with what interests you. Because if you're going to engage with everybody, you're going to mess up your algorithm. Sacramento in the house. So, Smiley, you just got in the building. we were talking about how we were just talking about before you came here about how you can make $200K or more with a tax business. Have you ever done any taxes? Thought about getting into the tax industry? Very, very lucrative business. Very, very lucrative business. And all you need is to start. You need to get your P10, prepare a tax identification number. Prepare a tax identification. I have some people that's coming from California to the tax summit this weekend in Orlando. I'll be seeing some of your people on Friday. They'll be in my state, in Florida. Should I start reading my guide or wait for you? You can start reading your guide. You can start reading your guide. You don't have to wait. Okay? Yeah. So with your P10, you can do just like Dre did. You don't need to have you don't have to have a high school diploma. You don't need a degree. You don't need a certification, and you don't need previous experience. Now, I could show you how to do everything. All you gotta do is get the guide. But if you don't want to do that, that's okay. Come to my live. I teach as much as I can on my live. The top 3 things that you need to get started is your P10, your EFIT, and your software. Okay? And you can make well over $200K a year. Okay? We went over that earlier. I got about 5 more minutes here? 4 more minutes. We went over how you can get to 600,000 in a year, in less than a year. How you do that? You do 5 taxes a day. Each one of those taxes you charge $500. Okay? That's $2,500 a day for you. Okay? And then you do that. Hey, James, that's one of my students. You in my other program. That's $17,000 a week. The guide is on sale right now, James. If you get it while we're on the live, it is $597, and then you can use Afterpay or Klarna, and that's a one-time fee. Okay, it's normally $997. Okay, Smiley, that's $17,000 a week. Okay, that's a week. This is not complicated. You do this all from home. That's what you can be making in a month, and we run on a 9-month model. That's what you can make in 9 months. Okay, that's just a quick overview for you. But I will be back live tomorrow. Probably more than likely. Tomorrow's Thursday, so I might make it at 9 o'clock. It just depends on my whole schedule. Because we're trying to change up everything because my baby is in basketball. So I've been trying to come on a little bit later. But we're gonna try to do 9 o'clock tomorrow as well. Because I know people have been looking for me. They've been looking for that 9 p.m. live. So I'm going to try to make sure I accommodate them. Yeah, I'll be here. I'll be here. But like I said, it's not hard. It's not difficult. You don't listen. You can literally, when you get off this live, Smiley, you can go get your P10 and be ready with it tomorrow. You can go to the IRS. You get the P10 off of the IRS for $19.75. You can go get it when we get off of here. Just type in PTIN in the search bar and it'll come up. It'll tell you how to get it. Okay? It ain't hard. This ain't hard. James, do you get the guide? That's one of my students. Let me help him because I don't want you to not get your discount. And this will be really good for you and your wife, James. This will be really good for you and your wife. Where's my student, James? James, do you want to get the guide at a discounted price today? Look, because I was thinking about her. I'm like, this is you too, but more for her. More for her. Like she would. I mean, she would definitely do really good with this. Thank you, Precious. I keep telling you, you're my name twin. My name is Precious. Yeah, definitely. Go try to talk to her now. Is she there? Because I don't want you to miss this live discount. Because normally it's $9.97. I don't want you to miss that live discount. She definitely need to get this. She definitely need to get this. Hey, baby, how you doing? I know you'll be going. Precious, you gonna be live in what, about 2 hours? Are we saying this? Y'all pick up my friend, my name twin, Precious. She talks about different things as well. Don't you normally go live at like 3? Like 3, right? Because I be lurking. You know I know. I think it's like 3 a.m., y'all. I could be wrong, but she'll tell you. Is it 3 a.m.? And is it Eastern Standard Time? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what. Is it Eastern Standard Time, Precious? Precious, where are you located? That's my. Yep, she's Eastern Standard Time. Where are you located, Precious? She's in New Jersey. I like her. I met her one night scrolling, and I like people that gives valuable information. So you're gonna more than likely, if you find me, if I'm not supporting somebody that I know, you're gonna find me in those lives where people are learning things. I want to go in there where people are teaching, people are leveling up, things that I can relate to, things that, help people bring out the best in them. And that's what she does over there on her lives at 3:00 in the morning. So definitely get connected with her. James, where's my James at? James, are we good? Or do you need to wait? Because I'm about to get out of here, guys. James, are we good or do we need to wait? Do I need to wait for you to finish talking to the wife? Or you just want to do it at the 9:97? Are you welcome, love? Listen, we don't have to. I tell people all the time, you don't have to dim your light to be great around me. Just like I don't have to dim mine. First of all, there's enough money out here for all of us. We can't get all the money anyway. We need to be helping each other. Okay? Like Auntie Precious be helping her. Okay, definitely let's talk about it later because it's definitely a way for her to get some more money. What was that? Yeah, why my house camera just turned on? Yes, so everybody make sure y'all pick up Miss Precious. Precious, and I want to talk to you about what you were doing, but doing it in a different way. Just because I've been doing it for a very long time, but I don't never want to talk about it while you're talking about it in your live. And I get it, you are learning a lot, but there's a way better way for you to do that. And to make more money in what you're already doing. That big boy over there, a lot of y'all are already using it, which is the Stand Store. I'm one of Stand Store's top ambassadors. Okay? So when I say I know what I'm talking about, I know what I'm talking about. They actually flew me, all expense paid for, to LA. Flight, everything. Me and my family spent about 4 days over there with them, went to the Millionaire Mastermind. I know the owner. I can literally call him on my phone. So when I tell you what I'm going to tell you, believe me when I say it. But I don't, like I say, I'm not going to, I never overstep. But if I ever get you in a setting with me and I can give it to you, I'm going to tell you. So now that I see you, I say, this is my opportunity to tell her what I want to tell her. Because I don't ever want to step on your toes because I see you trying to get your money and I want you to do that. But I want you to also elevate to the next level. I want you to pivot, and you can do that. Okay? Because you're putting in the work, and I want to see you prosper to new levels. Okay? All right, guys, I'm about to get out of here. I will be back tomorrow. And as always, guys, peace, love, and happiness. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, y'all, over here on the Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. See y'all later.